Previously on the Dice Girls.
What brings you here to the Council of Elders?
Last night we caught 3 people vandalizing Megsy's shop. I do want to stress that I don't think that they're the instigators here.
Somebody could be putting pressure on them to be carrying out these vandalisms.
The Council will think on this information, and we will hold a meeting tomorrow with all of the parties who have been accused, and all suspicious parties, including the 3 of you, and we will hopefully find a conclusion to what has been going on here in Asylum.
With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls.
We might get arrested.
Kendra speaks up again and says, I do have a question for you. How are you finding Asylum so far?
It's pretty great, actually. I like it a lot. I hold up my wolf Min that I've had with me the entire time and say, I got my wolf Min. So that means this town is great.
Matthew and Kendra both grin at you and Min. And Crimson sort of nods. Do you mind if I ask what brings you to Asylum?
It's a long story. You got time?
We've got time.
Okay.
Tell them about your dad.
Well, we're looking for someone named Wulfric, and our path has led us this way. And to be honest, I'm a little personally involved here too.
Crimson has looked a little bored with your answer until you say Wulfric. And then her head snaps up, and she looks at you fiercely. What business do you have with Wulfric?
Well, cards on the table here. We infiltrated a tiefling cult back in Timbertide because they were hurting some of our friends. We met the high priestess there, Sadie, and
She was looking for Wulfric.
yeah,
Like, excessively.
like big time.
Yeah. Like, obsessively, that's the word I meant.
What business did she have with Wulfric?
She implied that she had a personal relationship with him, but
Impossible.
she thought that he was the key to unlocking something in the blood of the tieflings.
That's ridiculous. I've never heard such ridiculosity.
I mean, we never said we believed her or anything. That's just what she was doing.
So then back to my original question. What business do you have with Wulfric?
Well, like I said, this tiefling cult, they were hurting our friends, and Sadie seemed to be answering to something more than herself. And whatever it was, she seemed to think it involved him. We're just trying to get to the bottom of this so that nobody hurts people that we care about anymore.
I can assure you that Wulfric has not hurt anybody.
Please understand, we don't necessarily believe that Wulfric has done anything wrong.
He hasn't.
We don't know anything. We're just trying to figure this out. We just want to help our friends. We just want to find this Wulfric wherever he is, and if he is somebody who has done something wrong, then we can do something about that. If he's someone who hasn't done anything wrong, then we can help him too. Because somebody out there, and it's not just Sadie, there was something more going on. Somebody wants something to do with him, and none of this looks good.
Wulfric might be in serious danger.
For the first time since you have entered the chambers of the Council of Elders, Crimson looks shocked. And she says, and you intend to protect him from this danger? Or are you the danger?
Well, this town seems to really care about him, and we've met so many people who seem to think he's innocent.
He is.
We don't have any reason to believe he's done anything.
Yeah.
We don't have any information in either direction. We don't know anything. We're not here to hurt him.
We just want to figure stuff out.
Crimson looks at Triggus. And you?
Me? Am I allowed to speak now?
Yes, you're allowed to speak, Triggus.
I have a question. Will we be out of here by my birthday?
That depends. When is your birthday?
November 26th. It's a very important birthday.
And what makes it so important?
It's my squishy tentacles birthday.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I'm not familiar with Triton customs.
I, Triggus Garganath, will be 150 years old on November 26th. Hence, it is my squishy tentacles birthday.
Right, of course.
Will we be celebrating this here, or...
Triggus, you didn't tell us it's your birthday?
Yeah, dude. What the heck?
I thought that everyone knew this.
You gotta tell somebody what your birthday is before
Yeah, remember,
it's your birthday.
Yeah, remember you're not as famous as you thought, sorry. No offense.
None taken.
So are you gonna answer her question?
What was the question?
About Wolfric?
Oh, yes, he is best friends with Rhakna's father.
Oh my god, Triggus, no!
Matthew says, wait a minute. You're gonna be 150 years old.
Yes, I am, young man. And you are invited if we are still here in your part of the world.
Kendra says, I'm sorry, did you say that Wolfric's best friend is her dad? And
Yes.
She points at Rhakna.
Yes. It was very exciting news that we learned.
Kendra and Jory's mouth are both hanging open, and Crimson looks a little disbelieving. Someone please explain to me what is going on here.
You want to take this one, Rhakna?
Do you have a birth certificate with you by any chance?
Not on me. Well, we just learned this a few days ago. I haven't seen my father since I was a child, and for some reason he seems to be tied up in whatever's going on here. Hyone told us that my father is Wolfric's caretaker.
Crimson looks shocked for a second time, and she puts a hand to her mouth.
Rhakna, fidgets kind of nervously, and she says, his name is Garol Gulanok.
Roll me, everyone, a perception check.
Nat 20.
Because I swear, you have the best perception.
I'm pretty sure I have to minus. Okay, so 18.
Okay,
16.
that's great.
Oh.
Whoa, we're all in on this, right?
Yeah, you are.
Triggus a little more than most.
Yeah.
I love this idea that Triggus just, is way
He's
ahead of us on everything.
He's super aware.
He knows everything.
Yeah.
He just has trouble processing.
Yeah.
He sees all.
Yeah, he sees all, but just then there's fish brain and it just kind of, it doesn't quite connect.
Yeah. Yep. All three of you notice Kendra and Jory and Matthew kind of looking at each other a little bit confusedly. And you, Triggus, additionally notice that Crimson's eyes seem to be welling up with tears.
Maxie gasps.
Which also means that Kim's eyes are welling up with tears. Oh my god, Mom!
Oh no, I'm sorry, I made you cry. I haven't even said anything.
I know, that's why she's just crying.
It's okay. Crimson stands up from her seat behind the table, and she walks down the stairs that are on either side of the platform. And Rhakna is staring at you, and
I stare back.
and she just looks shocked, and she says, You're Kara's daughter.
Yes, you knew my mother?
She and I were very close. I'm so sorry. Crimson is walking towards you, and she reaches out a hand as if she would like to place it on your shoulder.
I nod a little.
Crimson puts a hand on your shoulder. You can see that there are tears in her eyes. And she says, Your mother was a wonderful woman. The world is a darker place without her. I am so sorry that you grew up not knowing her. She would have been proud of the beautiful young lady that you've grown into. And she reaches into her pocket and she pulls out a small piece of candy. It's pink wrapper, about the size of a butterscotch. And she says, if you are going to ask Wulfric questions, you're going to need him to be all there. And he isn't all there very often anymore. Take this. And she reaches out to hand you the piece of candy.
I take the piece of candy slowly. My eyes are definitely, welling up a little bit. What do I do with this?
This is called a bonbon of clarity. It will bring Wulfric back to you for no longer than a moment. It's very powerful magic, extremely difficult to create. There aren't many left in the world. But if you would like to ask a question of Wulfric and get a real answer, give him this candy. It's his favorite flavor, strawberry.
Thank you. What do you think we should ask him?
Crimson raises one eyebrow, and she thinks for a moment, and she says, it might be wise to ask him something that you think only he will be able to answer.
Rhakna looks thoughtful for a moment and says, I understand. Thank you.
Crimson kind of wipes the tears away from her eyes and takes a moment to straighten up again. And she looks again. Once again, she looks stern. And she says, I do still expect the three of you to be here tomorrow morning for our meeting. Understood?
Yep.
Yes.
She looks back at the rest of the council and they give a nod. And she says, you are dismissed.
We back away slowly.
Nice.
Hello, everyone. It's so nice to see all of you made it. My name is Prince Calum, and let me be the first to welcome you to Timshel, home of the Frostwalkers podcast. We are a 5e actual play group that...
You can't tell me what to do!
Don't touch
that!
As I was saying, we are an actual play 5e podcast that uploads weeklies on Mondays. We are telling an original story using a homebrew setting set in the world of Faerun. While, Rowan, what are you doing with that dog?
I'm just playing with him! He's really big!
We shall call him Mr. Fluff. Junior!
Oh, God. Hey, them no mind. We're really happy you guys are here to stick along with us. It'll be... we're hoping to give you guys a fun story, great adventures, and Andre, I know that that's tempting, but the shiny thing is not your property.
But what if I want it to be really hard?
It is bad.
Stealing is bad.
Please.
As I was saying, we hope you enjoy your stay, and Leona, the sword may be glowing, but I'm sure our new friends are not evil.
Oh, there's only one real way to find out,
He's
and it
right.
involves blood.
Stop our guests! We hope you enjoy your stay.
Hey Dicelings, it's Becca here with some announcements before we hop right back into this episode. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We have a new patron on Patreon, Sarah B. Thank you so much. We super appreciate it. A huge thank you goes out to our sponsor this week, Wyvern Workshop. It is wyvernworkshop.com. They have wonderful items on their shop, and Ashley and I talked a little bit about that. So here is that.
I love everything that has the chainmail accents in it, and that's why I personally went with the diamond-shaped chainmail pendant necklace.
Yeah.
Which,
the green gradient.
yeah, it's the gradient on it is so beautiful.
It's
I
so
saw
pretty.
it, and I knew I had to have it. So
I love it.
and it's green, so of course.
I had a similar experience where, I collect earrings. I have literally, 150 pairs of earrings out. That is not an exaggeration. And they're all different things. And so I got a pair of D20 earrings in, pink
they're like glittery and pink. And when I wear them, the 20 is facing out.
Yes.
On both. Like, I noticed that, and that was important to me. Like, I want these to be on the 20, and they are.
If you want to get in on some of Wyvern Workshop's great stuff, we have a discount code just for you Dicelings out there. Dice Girls Pod Fan. When you use that code on the Wyvern Workshop website, which is wyvernworkshop.com, then you get 20% off of any order. No minimums.
That's right.
20% off of anything.
I have 2 more things to announce, and then that's it. We are still doing Min-Max Mankind, which means all month in May. We're rolling D20s and donating that amount to the charity of our choice. We have chosen One Drop for Flint. They are raising money to bring clean drinking water to the people of Flint, Michigan. And we've got Kim rolling this week, so let's listen in on that.
Hi, I'm Kim, and I play Triggus. I'm doing the Min-Max Mankind Challenge, and the charity that we've chosen is One Drop for Flint. So I'm going to be rolling this D20. Whatever number comes up, that's the amount we'll be donating to One Drop for Flint. 20!
I was so excited with my 14. You all are like kicking my butt.
That's awesome.
We have been promising and talking about and kind of pumping up a little bit the idea of some Dice Girls merchandise. And drum roll, we've got some. So, if you would like to get your hands on a Dice Girls t-shirt, we've got 3 different designs currently available. 2 of them were made by the very talented Rachel at the Dice Nest on Twitter. Thank you to her for those designs. And we plan on rolling out more items every month or so that you'll always have something new to choose from and more choices. But right now we do have some t-shirts available. We're super excited about it. And I'm going to stop talking about how excited we are and tell you how you can get your hands on some. All you have to do is go to thedicegirlspodcast.com, and right there on that main menu is a link that says merch shop. All you got to do is click on that and you can see those 3 designs that we have available. So super exciting. Everybody go and check out some t-shirts on thedicegirlspodcast.com. I don't know why I sang that last part. Yeah. I think that's all for me. This has gone on for quite long enough. I'm gonna let y'all get back to the show. Bye. See you next week. Get a t-shirt. As the 3 of you exit the Sage Manor, after your meeting with the Council of Elders, you see Megsy waiting right outside the door.
Megsy was waiting for us.
Aww.
Yes, she was. And she gets a big look of relief on her face when she sees you, and she says, "Oh, hi! I'm so glad everything went well. I trust everything went well, right? Did everything go well? How was it? I couldn't go in. I want to hear everything."
We made friends.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, everything went pretty well. We've got a court date.
We might get arrested.
Oh dear.
No, we might not get arrested. Everybody's just gonna meet tomorrow with the elders, and we're just gonna all sit down and just figure stuff out.
That sounds like as good a plan as any.
Yeah.
I was able to go find Hyone. She's pretty mad at you guys.
Yeah, we figured.
Yeah, maybe don't go talk to her today. She's a little angry.
Is she in her secret tunnel?
I mean, she's in her basement, but I don't think it's a secret. I mean,
Triggus is just convinced that she has a secret tunnel.
I mean, James and I and we all have basements.
Yeah, we were in James's basement.
Megsy, what is the purpose of the snake?
I'm sorry, what?
Hyone snake.
Oh, you mean Samson?
Yes.
Well,
Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
He's just her pet.
Oh, he's just a pet.
Yeah.
There's no significance.
I don't believe so. Yeah. She just has a pet snake named Samson.
Have you never tried to speak with him?
I don't speak snake, Triggus. Do you?
No.
Okay.
Only water snake.
Oh. Okay. Ooh, what does that mean?
It just means hello.
Wow.
Is water snake like just like a dialect of like snake?
Yes, but there's more bubbles.
Megsy, after you tell her that it means hello, she goes, to you too, Triggus.
Your accent is spot on.
Megsy blushes. Well, thank you so much.
Will you be coming to my birthday?
Oh, when is your birthday?
November 26th.
If you're still around, I'll be there.
Yeah, so can we crash at your place tonight, Mexi? Can we have another sleepover?
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome into my shop anytime. Absolutely. I'd be happy to have you.
Cool, because then we don't gotta pay for a hotel room.
Cheapskates.
I was thinking more like nobody else likes us.
Yeah, Plog. Yeah.
Plog was a real good sport about it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying he doesn't like us, just...
But I mean, he might have heard that we yelled at Hyone
And we do need to protect you still.
Yeah.
That's I hope nothing else is going to happen. I mean, now that they've already vandalized the outside of my shop. I do have a meeting to go to tonight, so I won't be there the entire evening, but I'll just be over at Hyone's. I mean...
Oh.
I have a meeting to go to.
Are you going to be telling secrets at the meeting? Secrets about us?
Oh, no. We won't even mention you.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm not supposed to talk about the meetings.
You can just tell us what happens afterwards.
I really can't. Ione would be so mad at me if she knew I had mentioned to you that there were meetings.
We won't tell.
Answer me one question. Were the meetings happening before we got here?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I shouldn't have told you that, but yes.
I mean, I just want to make sure it's not like a secret meeting just about us.
No,
I'm sure we're going to be brought up, but I mean, like, secret meeting about us.
Oh, no, I mean it when I say we probably won't even... you won't even come up, I bet.
Could you just tell her that I said hello?
Could you not?
Yeah, that might not be a good idea.
I better not.
Do you have anything to eat?
Oh, well, you're always, as far as I know, always welcome at the OHOP. They've got...
Unlimited pancakes?
Yeah. Their unlimited pancakes are delightful. We're gonna say Megsy joins you at the OHOP. And she loves Min Min. She absolutely adores Min Min. And not too long after you eat, you all spend the afternoon at her shop with her. And then kind of come evening time, she, kind of nervously says, well, I've got to go for a little bit. I'll be back in a little while.
Enjoy your secret meeting.
Triggus. I could get in big trouble.
Oh, I don't want you to get in trouble. We love you.
Thank you. I love you too. But if they knew that I had accidentally talked about the meetings, I could get kicked out.
Oh no, we don't want you to get kicked out.
Okay. So
I will make sure that Rhakna and Kai do not say anything.
Okay, no, we will make sure Triggus does not say anything.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And she awkwardly backs out.
Yeah!
The three of you spend the rest of your evening uneventfully at Megsy's apothecary, and she comes back from her meeting a couple of hours later and pretty quickly goes to bed after that. And in the morning, all four of you together head to the Sage Manor. You're arriving there at the same time as pretty much everyone. It's not only the people who are being questioned or interrogated, it's a lot of townsfolk have come out. Word has spread about this meeting. And people are curious and interested in what's going on. You do see Hyone, and she glares at you. as she walks past, and Megzy just like waves at her like, no, she doesn't get it. You see Plog, who kind of like nods at you. Vince gives you a big grin and a thumbs up. Rosemary is there, and she's still a little cold towards you, but she does give you a slight nod. You see pretty much the people that you've met since you arrived in Asylum. James, of course, is there, and he's happy to see you. As you walk in, the door is open this time. As people are filing in, it looks much the same as yesterday. You all file into that big room. This time, most of the chairs are filled with townspeople. And again, you see the 4 elders sitting behind that table up on that platform. And after a couple of minutes, the last few stragglers come in. You hear the front door of the manor close. And after everyone files in and the door is shut, Crimson stands up to address the crowd. And she says, "You are all here, I believe, to find out what has been going on in town. There have been cases of vandalism. There have been talks of instituting a new type of government. There have been accusations that have been flying around."
Mostly from us.
She doesn't say that, but she is looking at the 3 of you when she says that part of it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Are Voodoo and the other one here?
Celeste. Yes. Voodoo and Celeste are both there. They are sitting on either side of Garrison.
Oh, he's there.
Who is there? He looks very... He has trouble hiding the emotions on his face. He looks pretty embarrassed.
Oh.
Yeah. Also, the dwarf boy with the beard and the tiefling girl are sitting next to each other. And, Crimson has, addressed the townspeople saying, we're here to get answers and determine who is to be held responsible for the things that have been going on in Asylum as of late. I would like to speak, please, with Garrison, Thromdar, and Larissa. When she says that, those 3 people stand up from their chairs and walk to stand in front of the table of elders, so the 3 of you can see their backs, and you can see the elders. And Kendra speaks up and says, "We would also like to see Triggus, Rhakna, and Kai."
Hello.
Rhakna fidgets and then stands up nervously.
I feel like I'm kind of cool, calm, and collected. Just like, yeah.
When Triggus says hello, you hear like a small smattering of laughter throughout the crowd. The 3 of you walk up and stand next to the 3 who have been accused. And Matthew speaks up and says, "And we'd also like to see Hyone."
Ooh.
Awkward.
And Hyone very confidently stands up and walks to stand on the other side of the group that's being accused.
Yeah, so like not right next to us.
She doesn't want to stand next to you, basically. The elders, all 4 of them, look over the line of people now standing in front of them, including the 3 of you. And Jory speaks up and says, "Rhakna, are there any questions you have for the accused?"
No? Why am I putting people on the spot?
Does Rhakna say that, or does Ashley say that?
Ashley says
okay.
that. Yeah, I don't think Rhakna wants to be like, "Why'd you do it?" or like, or anything like that, or try and like put Garrison on the spot any more than she already has or anything. So, no, ma'am.
And then Kendra addresses Triggus. "Triggus, do you have any questions for the accused?"
Why does that boy have a beard?
Oh, God.
Is he a small old person? Is that why he's angry and spray painting people's shops?
Matthew is trying to hide a chuckle.
Oh, Matthew.
Rhakna steps on Triggus' foot a little.
Crimson shakes her head no and looks at Triggus quite disapprovingly. And Hyone says, "See what I mean?" And Crimson again kind of shakes her head at Hyone. "Hyone, it is not your turn to speak yet. You will please contain yourself." And Hyone, nods in agreement. And Jory addresses you, Triggus, and she says, "I understand you may be curious about people you are not familiar with. However, it is considered quite rude to ask such personal questions of people you don't know. Does that make sense?"
Yes, I hear that quite a lot.
Jory nods.
Rhakna nods.
Kai nods.
And Matthew addresses Kai and says, "Kai, are there any questions that you have for the accused?"
Yes, I do. My question is for Hyone. And it is, are you the instigator behind the vandalisms?
Megsy gasps.
Yeah. I think that's just my goal. For Mexi to gasp. Mexi gasp.
Crimson raises an eyebrow almost appreciatively and nods at Hyone as if to tell her to answer the question. And she steps forward. And she doesn't address Kai, but she addresses the elders. She's holding her hands folded down, down in front of her, clasped. And she looks down at her hands for a moment. And she kind of squirms uncomfortably. And she says, "Yes."